Hello Leo, how are you guys doing? This reading is for you, okay? Leo. Just want to clear the energy, okay? Okay. So, let's see. Leo, okay? You have the Nine of Swords and the Emperor. Something that you're worried about, an area in your life where you haven't seen any great success and you have been hoping for it for quite some time. It's here for you. It's really here for you. So we're coming into something here, something very important for you guys here. Let's see. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. This is a really beautiful opportunity that you are attracting at this time. There's something here for a lot of you. This has to do with career, okay? You've been working for something on your own. There's a lot of projects that you're doing, a lot of different things that you give your attention to, and you're getting an opportunity to take it to another level. You're getting an opportunity to do it in a greater capacity, in a different way than you ever have before. This is something that's very beneficial for you. Look, you have this Eight of Wands card here, and you have the King of Swords here. So it's like coming out of a time of stuckness into some clarity and new communication that is coming in for you guys here. Okay, something that you can really work towards, that you have been wanting for a long time, where it feels like there hasn't been a whole lot of movement, or there hasn't been the kind of movement that you're hoping for. I knew this was coming out. Look at this. I'm talking about movement here, a lot of movement and a lot of success in an area in your life where you feel like you have been stuck, where nothing has been going anywhere. Okay, so you have the Chariot here and you have the Ten of Pentacles. This could be, some of you could be, having opportunity to move, having opportunity to travel, having an opportunity to share something in a different way than the way that you shared it before, to do something in a different way than you were able to do it before. This is everything that you're wanting coming in for you. The Ten of Pentacles is the best card in the deck. So this is really a great benefit for you guys here. Okay, you have the Two of Wands here. So this is something that you're planning here, something that you're thinking about. You're thinking about the next stage of your life. You've been thinking about this next stage of your life. You have visions to take something somewhere. And, this is the Wheel of Fortune letting you know that now is the time. There is some sort of a sign. There is some sort of, indication that you're going to get that now is the time to act, to move here, and to go towards something that you're wanting. This is some sort of a commitment coming in for you that you have wanted for a long, long time. And this commitment, this can be a new commitment with a project, with your career, with a business, something that you have been wanting to be able to do for a long, long time. And this can also be marriage. This can also be a person coming in for you with a relationship, even if you don't want marriage, if you do want love. Look at this. Yeah, Two of Cups came flying out. So this is a beautiful partnership here, and a beautiful balanced partnership, because you have balanced the energies within you. And so now you're able to attract a balanced person, a person who, wants this love, this equal give and take kind of love. This person who, when you give to them, you see it back, because the Justice card is all about reciprocity. It's all about karma. It's all about the cause and effect of everything. And this is, a good place to be in. This can also talk about alignment here. So this is a beautiful energy to be stepping into. And this is a gift from the universe, because you have listened to the messages that you have been receiving from Spirit. Okay. And this is you just acknowledging where you're at with your energy and what you want to move forward. And it's like you're waiting for the go ahead from Spirit before you follow these impulses here with this Knight of Wands card here. So it's like having this strength. Look at this. You have the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles, and then this Emperor card here. So it's like, yeah, and this comes from this clarity. So, there's something that you ended a long time ago for some of you. A lot of different things, could be several different things. There's several different swords in this person. Something that you ended a long time ago that blocked your focus on something that you cared about and caused you to have to protect your own energy. You weren't protecting your own energy. You needed to protect your own energy. There were areas that you wouldn't protect your energy and you needed to, and areas where you didn't need to that you did. It was like there was something messed up about that. And the people that were around you in your life, they stopped this focus on developing self spiritually, projects that you wanted to accomplish, things that were important to you. Your life should be about you. Your life wasn't about you. It was about all these other people, circumstances, situations, trying to work to make things happen, but you're the only one putting energy in, and eventually you just run out because there is no source of replenishment of the energy. So that's what was happening, and you had to walk away from that, and you knew walking away from that, you would have to start all over here. So this was the thing, it was really not even about that. It was more just about giving up. You didn't want to give up on other people, because you felt like nobody believed in you. No one was there for you for all of your life. So you didn't want to do that to somebody else. You wanted to be the person who is always there no matter what, the person who is always giving energy no matter what. And this doesn't allow for, this is not allowing for growth here. That's not good. That's not beneficial. So this is something that needed to come to an end, and you had to restart from there. And from this balanced place here, this is how you're getting this communication here. And, with this Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles here, this is something that it took you a long time. You had to continue to balance yourself out, continue to balance yourself out, and continue to grow and follow these impulses here. And that's what you did. And then now it's like this Emperor status here. And then it's like now you're coming into being able to share that with somebody else, being able to add that to somebody else here. So it's like now we have a little story here. So we need to clarify here and see what it is that you're coming into, because I feel like this reading really is about love. It's about self-love. It's about loving your life. It's about loving how you're spending your days, loving your, passions, and having the ability to do more of what you love and to spread more love in this world, and also a person to love and to share this world with. You have the Two of Swords in reverse and then the Empress. So this is like, yeah, love is not being blocked from you anymore. This person, like spirit, it's like had this person for you. And this person was, somewhere else. You couldn't reach this person. This person couldn't reach you. You both were going through all of these lessons, going through all of this BS. And now there is a time where the block is over. And that block was very important because if you were not blocked from this person, the energy would have drawn the two of you together and it would have been a disaster. So this is where divine timing comes into play. And this is where there's things that we don't necessarily understand and we don't need to. There's a lot going on in this whole, if you think about it, we're just out here in the middle of, this solar system. We're just out here in space and there's so much going on, more than what we can understand. And when you line up with, the universal forces, and when you are grateful for your life and you believe that you are worthy, it's just really amazing the things that are happening. I feel like that's how this person is going to make you feel. Like there really is something so miraculous going on here. It's a very miraculous story. It's a wonderful thing that you're coming into here. And this person has a very different energy than anybody else. And that's what this is kind of talking about here. There's something here that you learned with this Queen of Swords. And you have learned how to protect yourself, how to protect your energy, how to stand true in your energy. There's just something about that needed to happen, and it is happening now. And then now it's kind of like this success that you have been praying for with this Four of Wands and this Ace, or Four of Swords and this Ace of Wands here. It's like now you're ready to go towards that. So this is really amazing here. I want to clarify this Three of Swords. 10 of Swords over here. Okay, this something that you had to walk away from here. What is this 10 of Swords about? Let's see. You have the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, there could be another person that has come forward, and the way that this person came forward, it's an indication that this person is not what you're looking for. And I feel like this is recent. Like this recently happened. This is recently about to happen. It's like there's somebody that comes in that, you know, they're a great person. They're a fun person. They're this, they're that, they're this, they're that. And maybe the old you would have went with this and would have made a bunch of excuses and would have done a bunch of work to make this work, to make it fit. And the new you is kind of like, you see right through this immediately. So that's kind of this energy of, you know, that down the end of the road, this person is going to leave you out in the cold. But there is something about before it was like, well, at least I won't be alone right now, you know, was the kind of energy here. And this disappointment, you're learning to get away from it. And then look, we have the Eight of Pentacles again. So this is like, you know, you're focusing now on what it is that you're wanting, and you realize that, you know, if you focus on lack, if you focus on not having anything, if you focus on the longing for wanting something, right, you're just creating more of that. You don't want to focus on that, so you're not going to. This is a huge shift that you have made in the way that you live your life, in the way that you do everything. And there are no more excuses. You know, being a caring, compassionate person doesn't mean that you just give everything to everyone all the time and you leave yourself with absolutely nothing and you're barely getting by. No, that's not right in any capacity. You know? Yeah, you have the King of Wands and the Four of Wands. So you want this commitment. This is what you want now. You want a commitment. You want an honest integration with another person, with business, with finances, with your whole life. You know what it is that you deserve, and you know what you don't deserve, and you're not going to be settling for less than what it is that you deserve here. And that's something that Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, the Star. This is why the success is coming in for you, because you are no longer taking smaller offers. You're not doing that. And so this is Spirit helping you. And there has been people, for some of you, that, you know, it didn't work out with this person. And there is this idea of, well, if I'm so amazing, then everyone should want me. So why is this not working out? You know, why is that not the case with this person, with that person? And Spirit wants you to know that it's like this rejection is protection. They're telling me rejection is protection. And, you know, you need to realize that you're of higher value than where you put yourself. And now there is a movement forward there. Okay, so it's like, you know, Martha Stewart, when she started being Martha Stewart, selling things, you know, selling her cakes, she had them at a price of what, you know, it costs and a little extra, and nobody was buying these cakes. I mean, no one. She had like no business. She was about to lose her business. So she just changed all she did. She didn't change any ingredients. She didn't change presentation. She changed nothing, only the price. And she put the price to be 3 times more than what the price actually was. And her cakes started selling like crazy, because when you put a higher value on something, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're putting a higher value on yourself and on what you will accept in your life. And this is a good thing, because it makes other people put a higher value on themselves as well. So it's like, you know, I'm not trying to get political with this or anything, but all of these, you know, it costs more to do this now. It costs more to do this now. It costs more to do this now. But this expansion has been going on from the beginning of time. That is the only thing that we know to be true in this universe, is constant change, constant expansion, right? And so when it costs so much more for everything now everybody needs to request more now. Now everyone needs to ask more, to level up, to get more from the universe, to have more. Everyone deserves to have more. So there's always going to be this increase, this increase, this increase. You're always going to be going from one car to the next car. It's never going to stop. That is life. That's what life is. And so that's, what's happening here with this Chariot card. There's more, there's more, there's more. So this is very beneficial to you. For some of you, this could be another Leo coming in for you. Could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Cancer here. Doesn't have to be, doesn't have to be. Okay, so I want to clarify this Eight of Wands here with this King of Swords. There's some kind of clarity, there's some kind of knowledge that you're coming into, and this is really going to be pivotal with the success here with this Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Emperor card, because you're really building an empire here and you're becoming stronger. But it's like you have to have the energy of this Emperor before you get the empire. Because if you don't, you will lose it. You will not be able to maintain it. You won't be able to keep it. There won't be any incentive to continue with that growth. You know what I mean? You can't have something that you're not a vibrational match to. So this is what is kind of happening at this time. And it's like, this is what provokes this entire thing. So let's see what this King of Swords is with this Eight of Wands here. You have the Seven of Cups. Okay. I want two more cards for this. You have the Death card here. There's a transition in what you're wanting, really. A transition in what you're choosing to focus on, to dream of. That's a change here. Okay. This is more cards than four, but I'll take it. You have the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, the Death card, and the Seven of Cups. So this is talking about you are changing. The Death card is this transition. So this could have occurred around Scorpio season. For a lot of you, I feel like this has been steady coming for years now, but there is something about tying off loose ends. It's been a long time, but you just didn't do that last little part. It's almost like somebody that does a painting, right? And they did the whole painting, but there is one last thing that they have to do so that the painting can be finished, like just sealing it perhaps. But it's already done, but it cannot be taken out. It cannot be presented, because it needs that sealer on it for that protection here. So there's like a last little finishing touch that needed to be done. It's kind of like when they're showing me now when like a chef, and they cook everything and they put it out, and then there's a guy standing there, right? There's a Gordon Ramsay. There's somebody there that looks it over. And it's like, okay, we need a little more garnish on this one. Okay, this needs to be redone. No, it's like that last little approval. So some of you may be waiting for something to be approved, or like there's something that needs to be completed, but it's like pretty much completed. It's done. So it's like, that's the energy that this has here of like, you're changing something and then going back and fixing it. And this leads to everything here. You have the Ace of Swords and then you have the Chariot. So this mindset change that you now have allows for the space for this communication to come in that is going to allow you to move forward here. So there is something to be said about a mindset change and quick movement that is coming in for you here at this end of the year. There's some kind of communication that is coming to you that is going to help you, that is going to help you move forward. And it's because you had this mindset change. It's because you wanted this, you wanted that, or you were fixed to a particular outcome. And now you have expanded your mind in a way that it's like, okay, well, this could happen, or this, and this. Regardless of what comes in, really, I want this joy. I want this unconditional love. I want this success in this life, and I want people that I can share it with. And I acknowledge that there's a higher consciousness level guiding me. These universal forces are guiding me, and I can't necessarily see what this that I have fixed and said I want it to happen this way. I can't see what that outcome is going to be. And I'm trusting that I'm going to get the outcome that I am wanting, and it may not look the way that I think it's supposed to look. It's that kind of acceptance that has been a battle for your whole life, being a fixed sign. That's the game. That's what it is, So this could be a Cancer person coming in, could be a Scorpio person coming in for you. Doesn't have to be. You have the Page of Swords and the Devil. I don't like this energy together. I feel like, I was just about to say it, I feel like there's a Scorpio person, or there could be a person during Scorpio season that you felt you had to move away from. There could be a Capricorn person. There could be people that you distance yourself from, and there have been little thoughts to, maybe I should allow these people back in. Maybe I should. No, don't do it. But make sure you're protecting yourself. Take all of the precautions. Some of you may hear of a precaution to do something, and then there's I don't know. I don't think I really need to do it. I guess it's fine. Don't do that. Don't share your information with other people. Don't accept people that you don't really know who they are on your social media. There's something coming in about something like that. So that's just a message for you there. There's somebody here that doesn't want good things for you, and they're trying to find out more information about you. So it's let's see about this here. I feel like this is a person that you already know, and this is a person that you have, cut out. Look, blocked with this Two of Swords energy. So this is a person that you have already blocked. You have already said, you know what, no. And then there is, it's okay, you have the Two of Pentacles and you have the Temperance. So you're thinking, maybe I should allow this person back into my, you know what, maybe I was too harsh. Maybe time has passed and things have changed. Maybe I should, don't go back. Spirit is saying, don't go back. This energy, don't go back. Why are you going to go back? You already healed yourself. And this is Sagittarius season. So this is during this season, okay, Sag into Capricorn season here. What is it that you're going to do? Who are you going to collaborate with here? Because look at this. You have the Emperor card, you have the Three of Pentacles. You have somebody really amazing here for you. I mean, how many times can the Emperor come out, right? How many times? This is really beautiful. This is really something that you're deserving of. So just because maybe you're not seeing the full-blown manifestation yet, right? This is somebody asking, and this is attracting and believing in all of this, and then you take score too soon, okay? Abraham Hicks, this, she's looking at this cup here and she's disappointed because she's not seeing what she's wanting, what she was manifesting, what she's attracting. And then you have this, fear and doubt, and then this pulls in right away, right? It's kind of like there's a path in the woods, and if you've been going down this path for a long, long time, it is carved out for you, so it's very easy to navigate it, right? So if you just stop, the first day that you stop going down that path, it's still easy to go down that path because you've been going down it for a long, long time, so it's still very clearly defined. But you have to make the choice to not go down that path for some time, right? For months, for a while. And then there's going to be overgrowth that happens. And then you're not going to be able to find that path anymore, right? So this is what's happening. You let this person go. You let this circumstance go. These behaviors could be addictions, take it how it resonates. It could be a lot of different things. There's changes that you made and you feel really good and you are manifesting. You are a powerful creator. And then there's a little moment where you're feeling a little bit like, hey, I wish this was here and it's not here yet. Maybe I'll just go back to what I used to before because at least that's something here. But it's not. Okay, and it's very easy to slip back into that old pattern, right? So Spirit wants you to not do that. Spirit wants you to stay, like people that you let out of your life, you let out of your life for a reason and you made the right reason. You made the right choice. You have the Eight of Swords here, and being in your head about being this decisive person. Like, okay, the Queen of Swords is like, all right, but you're not going to get anything past the Queen of Swords, right? You're not. She's, especially with this Lovers card here, this is talking about alignment. This is the choices card. This is recognizing your choices and who you let into your life and who you don't let into your life, what you spend your time doing. And you're wanting to spend your time in this joy. And it's like, not go back to things from the past that it was very difficult for you to come out of, right? With this Five of Swords and this Knight of Swords. This always fighting, this always, nobody really believing in you and you having to stand up for yourself against everyone. You giving into everybody and nobody doing anything for you. There's miraculous things that happen when you have this. Okay, miraculous things. And it's no coincidence that you keep getting the Queen of Swords and Aquarius is your opposite sign, right? Okay. Okay. You have the clouds here on her cloak and then the yellow butterflies above. Okay. And this represents, I discovered this meaning now, and then when I see a hot air balloon, when I'm talking about this is the message, okay? So I saw a movie, it's called Aeronauts. I don't know how to properly say that, but it's somebody who operates a hot air balloon, I believe. And they go up in this hot air balloon. The kid from Fantastic Beasts is in it. What's his name? Eddie Raymond? Anyways, they go up in a hot air balloon up above the clouds here, okay? And they're higher up than ever before, blah, blah, blah. Nobody believed they could do it. They believe in it, blah, blah, blah. And, they both had their shortcomings in life. Nobody believed in them, blah, 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 blah. And then they come across a swarm of yellow butterflies. And they're both astounded at the fact that these yellow butterflies are able to be up this high. And he says, oh yeah, there was some guy in my school somebody who said this. They predicted this, or they, had a theory that this was an occurrence. And it turned out to be true. So there is something here where people are not believing necessarily within you, but you believe in yourself and it proves to be right. So there is something that is going to be proven right for you that other people are going to see. I feel like it has to do with public recognition for you getting to that point. But the way to get to that point, to get the public recognition, is you have to learn. The Queen of Swords has the sword up here and, she has her hand out, kinda. So it's like, okay, I want to hear more about this, but you're definitely going to hear what I have to say as well. And if you're not standing, if you can't pass the sword of truth, no. So you have to learn to have that, to be able to get to these great heights, to be able to prove right. Because this is how you can have this discernment. You need to have this kind of discernment to have this sort of success. Otherwise, it won't be success. It won't lead to that end of the journey. It will lead to something else and something not good. You have to learn how to protect what it is that you have, because it's like you have something very special, and there's people here that are wanting your demise here, and that are trying to get information and working against you here. If you build a foundation that is not sturdy, it's just going to fall. So you need to do that. Look at the Seven of Swords. There is somebody here that you can't trust. You know it in your gut. And Spirit, this person is very important because you are learning this very important lesson. Teach Nhat Han, okay? Your enemies, that's very important in life to have that, because they teach you how to stand up for yourself and what to allow and what not to allow. And that's what's going on here. You're closing out something and you're moving away from a particular time. And certain people, certain energies, they can't come with you. Look at this, Queen of Swords again with the Queen of Wands and the Lovers, okay? So this is you marrying this opposite energy of yourself here, Okay, and then this is how you're stepping into alignment here. This is how you're co-creating with the universe, and these are the kind of ways that you're going to make these choices here. And this is how now you can come into a time where more prosperity, more abundance can be given to you, because you need to know how to maintain it, right? So you have to learn how to maintain it before you can have it. And that's exactly what you're doing here at this time, okay? So it's like you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. And look at this, 10 of Cups here. So then comes somebody and coming in that you can share this with, that you can share this love with, that you can express this life with, okay? And you may have an idea about a person. That could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person, okay? They could be a Sagittarius with the Hangman. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? But I feel like it's someone that you could meet when you're out with other people, when you are celebrating some sort of success, or when you're just out having a good time. But this feels like you feel like you have earned this good time in a way. Like you have been working really hard lately. You have been focusing really hard on something. You got some sort of good news. There is not a specific celebration attached to it. I don't feel like it could be, but it feels more like just in your mind, you're like, yeah, you know, I want to go out and celebrate. Like, I'm really proud of myself. Like, maybe other people don't know, but you reach some sort of milestone where you're like, you know, I'm working really hard. I feel like I need to go out and have some fun here, you know? So it's like around this kind of time here. And it feels like for most of you, if somebody else is inviting you out, it doesn't have to be, but you have a different thought of a particular person. Like it just strikes you, this person, it could be as you're meeting them that you just, you know, there's something interesting about them, and you don't really have a thought like that usually when you meet someone. So there's something significant about that. Okay, you have the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is something about this person. There's some kind of passion. There's some kind of a connection that you can feel from this person that you have not felt before with this Hermit card here. So it's like, you know, this person feels like they have high vibration energy. And that's something that you like. And that's something that you want to see where this goes here. You have the 6 of Swords here. It's like you're wanting to move on to healthier things, to better things. And this person is like also going in that direction here. And this is what is very important here, because you have the 10 of Pentacles and you have the 2 of Cups. So this is something where you can really build something with someone, and you have a lot of interests, but they're different from you at the very same time. But the main goal is the same, you know, this main goal. Now, this is very beautiful energy that you're coming into here. This could be a person that went through, you know, a breakup. They went through a difficult time, and they also went through a time of being on their own, of, you know, being out in nature and getting signs from nature, becoming balanced within themselves here. There's some things that they had ended and some things that they want to go for. It's like they have your drive. That's what it is. That you're driving to create more in something that you care about. And this person, they have something that they care about, and they're driven to make it happen. And you can see the results in their life. There is evidence of this, you know. It's like a person that, you know, they take care of their things. They have nice things. They, you know, have some sort of an established thing that it's like, oh, okay, so this person, you know, they put energy into something and they have gotten energy back, and they're putting more energy in out. You know, this person knows how to, you know, make things happen here. So that's a very interesting energy that you are coming into at this time. I feel like you may have some insight, some instincts about this person before it actually comes to be, because you have this Moon card here. So, you know, it's like this card was over here, you know, on the top of this deck. And when it came out here, it was in reverse. So it's kind of like the mystery is over. There was a mystery here of what was the missing thing of, you know, how am I going to get to this spot here? And then, you know, when you have this moon in reverse, it's like, okay, you made it. It's like, look at how this looks like yin and yang, these two cards together. So it's very interesting how you and this person are going to match up, and how the world is going to be meeting you. Yeah, look at the sun is upright. So that's the moon in reverse, is the sun upright. So you're coming into a time of clarity here. And this person is as well. And it's, you know, the sun and the moon is like the ultimate lovers to me. And underneath both, wow, this is too crazy. Look at this. Page of Wands, Page of Wands. So this is a new journey that the two of you are embarking on with one another here. You know, and you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is like, and on this one, it's the Page of Cups. So this is an opportunity here for you guys to explore the whole world here in a whole other way, create a whole other destiny for yourselves here. You know, you had the Three of Cups in reverse under that. So this is giving me the energy of Conte, the song from Andrea Bocelli, where it's called Conte, and he's talking about how, you know, this person now that he has met, he's like, you know, I'm going to giving up, you know, I don't need to go explore anymore. I don't need to go over here anymore. I don't need to go over here anymore. Across seas, you know, I don't need to do that anymore. You know, with you, now I want to experience the world with you. You know, this is a whole other thing now. This is a lifestyle change, where this person is going from being a singular person, even though they were in relationships before, they were singular. They had a singular mindset. And now you and this person, you both are no longer having this singular mindset. And it is safe for you to open up in this capacity. You're going to slowly open up to this, both of you, and that's good. That's healthy. That's how it should happen, right? But eventually you're going to get to this place with this person where it's going to be you and them kind of against the world is the energy. In a beautiful way. So I really like this for you guys here. Let's see if we can get more. You know, okay. You have this seduction card here and this discovery card here. So it's like so interesting. That's just what I was talking about. Like you and this person, you know, there's something very interesting about this person right away when you meet them. You're very curious about them. You're curious to know more in a way that you haven't been before. But like, I like the pairing with this discovery card because it's like the two of you are going to go discover things out in this world together now. This is a change that is happening. That whereas before, you know, it was kind of like, you out here and them out here, and it was always a separate, it was never together, you know. So there is a new way that you are discovering the world with this particular person, which is very interesting. You also have this adaptability card. So I feel like this person is a very open-minded person, and they are open to different ways of looking at things, different ways to doing things. And this is what this person is, you know, they're willing to accept, and they're willing to learn. Look, you have the innovation card here. So it's like this person is willing to learn things in different ways. They're willing to learn about you, and they're willing to, how are we going to come together and do this? It's a very equal, nobody else considered, I feel like in your past, considered how you feel about things or how you would want something to be. It wasn't like an equal, we're building this together type of a thing. It was like other people would call the shots, but you would be doing all of the work. And that's not what this is at all. So this is innovation here. So there is something very unique about this partnership and about the two of you coming together and the way the two of you get things done. It's like a very team-oriented energy. Like one person is the navigator and the other person is the driver, or, you know, it doesn't really have to be that, but you can see the way that it would fit. There's like a way that it fits. You know, you have convention here. So it's like innovation and convention. It's like the way and manipulation here. So you're manipulating what is conventional, you know, so there's something different about this relationship and the dynamic that the two of you have, that is not the conventional relationship, but it is still beautiful. and still wonderful, and everything that you are wanting here. Yeah, concentration and convention. It's kind of like convention is your enemy, and that's what this person doesn't represent. They're not somebody who's going to put you in a box or put you on a pedestal or kind of be very controlling like what you have had in the past. Here, this is not a person who is going to be against you or it's like not understand you. It's a person who, yeah, you have the resistance card here. So this is a person who, you know, they want to change the way that things are being done. Yeah, it's harmony. Okay, this is this decision card as well. So this is you and this person are going to, the way that you handle things is going to be different than other people, but it feels healthy, it feels beautiful, it feels wanted, it feels like harmony. So you have a lot of zodiac signs here as well. You have Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra is here as well. Yeah, okay, that's Gemini. So it could be one of those signs. It doesn't have to be at all. Let me see. You have mirroring each other, relationships, introspection here. It's a very interesting card because, yeah, I feel like the two of you are mirroring one another here. It's kind of what this Two of Cups card is saying as well. Like very unique and very different, but the main goal is the same. Things that you have went through in life are the same. The things that you are wanting in life are the same. And they are very, you know, it's like maybe you don't want the same things, but you will incorporate their dream into yours, and they will also vice versa. They will incorporate your dream into theirs. So it's like, this is how you build something beautiful. This is how you build something that's going to last here. And this is how you're like recreating what it means to be in love, because it's like this connotation to, like a negative connotation to marriage or to being in a relationship or to something, that you're rewriting it, you're changing this. You're going to be this example for other people out there in the world. You have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. This is awesome. I feel like this is mirroring. Again, this is you and this person are both doing this in your life. You have ascending. Look at this. And she has balloons. You guys can't make this up. I'm telling you. Transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Wow. Yeah, this is that energy from the Queen of Swords card here, okay? This is, you are ascending and learning expansion, because the Queen of Swords here, yeah, she's going to expand. She's going to get to this yellow butterfly, but she is learning that this needs to be grounded as well, and it needs to have a stable foundation, and it needs to be based on truth, and it needs to be based on, you know, your soul, your life purpose. And this is how you marry this grounded energy and the energy of the stars, of the ethers, of creating that here in this physical reality. So this is what you're learning how to do at this time, and you're about to see the benefits of this. You have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Wow. I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is something that you're deserving of, and this is something that, you know, is coming to you in this life. So I'm very excited for you guys here. I'm gonna leave this here, okay? If this video resonated and you want to like or subscribe, then I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I have a book. It's called One Lights, and it is available on Amazon, okay? So you can, you know, that's there for you if you feel pulled to look into it. I am going to read a little quote from the book, so you can stay for that if you want to, or you don't have to. Walk around this great earth with overwhelming joy of unconditional love, and be enchanted by the magic that will inevitably unfold at your feet. Okay? beautiful things are coming to you in this life, okay? A love that you have been wanting for a long, long time, success that you have been wanting for a long, long time. All this is coming to you, and it's coming to you because you are being this frequency of this before you are getting it, okay? You're doing this work to create this. You're co-creating with this universe here. This is something that you deserve to have, that you're worthy of, and I'm very excited for you guys to have this, okay? So thank you so much, and I hope I see you next time.